Most people aren't afraid of new love. They're actually afraid of experiencing old hurt. The problem is that no one's actually talking about when it comes to relationships or dating is women are afraid of being taken advantage of and men are afraid of being used. And because of that, both people are actually afraid and no one's actually showing up honestly or whole. Women are saying that like, I want a man to lead, to take charge, to provide, to make life easier. But then they don't actually trust men enough to actually show up and follow his male leadership. And men said they want a woman who is soft, a submissive, a feminine woman, right? But then most of them are guarded with their resources and they only show up half-hearted. And at the end of the day, I guess what I'm saying is both people say they want something, right? While simultaneously protecting themselves from it. And so what I'm saying is women that have been hurt before by men who have underperformed, men who couldn't lead, men who couldn't provide, men who made promises that they never intended to keep. And I get that, but men have also been hurt before too. Men have given their time, their energy, their resources, their protection, only to realize that they were only valued because of what they could provide and how well that they could perform rather than who they actually were at the core. So now we got both of us being cautious. And where do we go from there? You don't want to soften up too quickly because you're afraid of being taken advantage of, right? But then he also doesn't want to provide too quickly because he's afraid of being used again. So then now what's going to happen is you're going to test him and he's going to withhold, or you're going to become controlling because you got to stay on top, right? But then he becomes distant. And then that's when the relationship slowly becomes a negotiation instead of connection. I've coached men who had the means to provide fully and give a woman the life that she knows that she deserves, the life that she said that she wants. But when a man feels like he's expected to provide instead of appreciated for providing, his desire disappears. It's like masculinity isn't built to, the provision isn't built upon obligation, it's built upon inspiration and respect. And so this is why good men and good women, they just keep missing each other. You're protecting yourself from the man who hurt you before, right? But he's also protecting himself from the woman who used him before. Old hurt. Instead of building something together, we're both standing across the street, man, our arms folded, just guarded, and just no, you go first. I need to see if it's safe, right? You see, this is not because love isn't possible, but it's because fear keeps showing up and running the show before trust even get a chance. This is why we got to heal before we deal. Love, oh God.